Hi boys and girls, today we're going to be working in your GoMath book. We're starting a new unit this week and it's multiplying fractions by whole numbers, and we're going to be starting on lesson 8.1 and it's going to be page 329. So if you want to get your GoMath books ready, we'll start our lesson. So here we see some slices of pizza. Look familiar from our classroom? And we notice that we have parts of a whole. So if we look here, each of these pieces are sliced into 1/6. So we have 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, and 1/6. So if we added all this together, we are missing one piece. Right here we have 5/6 of the pizza. So when I look at the problem on page 329, it says the picture shows 5/6 or blank 6 size parts. Well, how many parts did we have of that pizza? We had 5 6-size parts. So 5/6 size parts. Each 6-size part of the pizza can be shown by the unit fraction. So the unit fraction is, so when I look at the problem on page 329, it says the picture shows 5/6 or blank 6 size parts. Well, how many parts did we have of that pizza? We had 5 6-size parts. So 5/6 size parts. Each 6-size part of the pizza can be shown by the unit. So the unit fraction is 1/6. You can use unit fractions to show 5/6 in 2 different ways. So what are the 2 ways that we can represent 5/6? Well, we can do it by repeated addition. So we look at all the parts, and if we look at those parts of the pizza, we know that we had 1/6. But we had 5 of those. So we could say 5/6 equals 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6. So we have 5 6s, 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6. So 5/6 equals 1/6 5 times. So we could also show it using multiplication. So 5/6 equals, well, how many parts did we have? If you remember, we had 1 part, 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts, 5 parts. We had 5/6. So we could say, oh, we had 5 times 1/6. And 5 times 1/6 equals 5/6. If we want to do repeated addition, 5/6 equals 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1. So the problem asks, at a pizza party, each pizza was cut into 6 equal slices. At the end of the party, there was 5/6 of a pizza left. Roberta put each of the leftover slices in its own freezer bag. How many bags did she use? What part of a pizza did she put in each bag? Well, she had 5/6 left. So we know so Roberta used 5 bags. In each bag, she put 1/6 of a pizza. So she put 1/6 of a pizza in each bag. So now we're moving on to page 330. So it says here, 1 times 1/4 is 1/4. What does that really mean? So if we have pizza again, we know that if we're cutting pizza into fourths, we're going to have 4 equal slices. And each of those slices will equal 1/4 of the pizza. So we know that if we only had 1/4 times 1, we only have 1/4 a slice of pizza. However, what if we wanted to go 2 times 1/4? What would that look like? Well, it would look like we have 2 1/4. So it would look like this. 2 times 1/4 equals 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 2/4. The next problem says 3 times blank equals blank. Well, we look here, and they're looking at fourths again. This is 1/4 of 4/4, 1/4 of 4/4, 1/4 of 4/4, because we know this is a part of a whole. So this is 1/4 of 4/4. So looking at our pizza, now we see 3 times a fourth. So let's bring that pizza back. So 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4. Oh my goodness. So 3 times 1/4 must equal 3/4. And if you were doing repeated addition, you could go 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4, which would equal 3/4 also. So coming back to my page, I can say 3 times 1/4. And 3 times 1/4 equals 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 3/4. Looking at the next problem, I notice they have highlighted 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, and 1/4. 1/4 out of 4/4, 1/4 out of 4/4. So I'm like, oh my goodness, they must be looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. 4/4. 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. Again, what do I know about that? So it's 4 times 1/4. Well, let's see, 1/4 times 2, 2 times 1/4, 3 times 1/4, and 4 times 1/4. And what do I have? It looks like I have a whole. So I could say 4 times 1/4 equals, you guessed it, 4/4, which really equals, we know, 1 whole.